set. This is Dungeon Roll, coming from Tasty Minstrel Games, and I forgot the art designer. He should be right on the back of this box. It was designed by Chris Darden and illustrated by a group of people: Rod Lundry, Ryan Johnson, and Eric Carter.
And it says it's countless hours of fun.
It is. This is a game that I often come back to because I'm alone and just like kind of bored and just want to kind of have an activity to do. And I take this more as an activity than a game. Honestly, in this game, what you're doing is, you know, getting a hero together, and then that hero grabs a group of companions to go deep, do a dungeon raid, going in to try to gain treasure and fame and experience. So it's kind of like the simplest, most condensed version of like D&D you could possibly have. If you like games like Diablo on the PC, or games like Descent or Imperial Assault that are out now, if you wanted to play like a quick 10-minute version of that, like where it's just dice, Dungeon Roll might be it for you. And you know, for $15, you get quite a bit. Here we have Dungeon Roll from Tasty Minstrel Games, all laid out for you with all of the components. You can see a lot that you get in this little box for $14. Its designer is Chris Darden, and art was done here by Eric Carter. And, you know, the art is pretty cool. You got these character cards that tell you the powers and what they can do to start with the game, and then the backs are when they level up by gaining experience through doing a dragon run or dungeon run. And here's your little here, go ahead and do that. You got XP here, and you got all sorts of rewards and everything like that. You can see that the game is a dice game where you roll dice that match up with different monsters to clear the board, and you got your player sheet aids, and also a dungeon box, little reward box that you can actually use to dig out all the reward points that you can get. And we'll actually talk about the game on whole in a little bit.
Definitely. As you can see there, you got cards where you pick who you're going to play as. Each one has a different skill or ability. And really it comes down to the rolling of the game. Paul and I played this the other week. I didn't play as conservative and was able to get through just by rolls alone.
Well, you face no monsters at all. You have just potions and treasure chests. Way to go, jerk.
Well, I schooled him, and he's upset about that.
Yeah, a little.
Because he played it a little more conservative as someone who's played the game countless times.
Yeah.
Where I was fresh coming in, being like, what the heck, let's do it.
Let's press your
roll
luck
again.
Yeah.
And it was able to get through and score those extra points. And that's kind of what this game gives you, is the ability to play conservative or wild card. Just play outlandishly, like, roll it again, let's do it. But it's also working within those parameters of what your card can do. I was able to get so far because my character allowed me to open up chests without using thieves. Where if I had thieves to work with me, I could just throw them to the dungeon. And that's kind of where I succeeded in that by picking that character. If I'd picked another character, I wouldn't have gotten as far.
Yeah. So far when I've played alone, I usually just grab a hero at random just to see how far I can get. And the rulebook does come with a series of like how far you get, how many points you achieve, and how well you actually did. 0 to 10, you're like a laughing stock. Anything above that, you're like, oh, the pub hero. And if you get a 30 or above, you're a legendary hero, where the world knows you and celebrates your acclaim and victory in the dungeon. Like I said, it's a fun little side activity. I don't think I would want to play this more than 2 players, just because you'd be waiting a long time.
It'd take forever
for it to all, go around. But at least when you're playing 2, one person rolls the dungeon dice, the other people roll the hero dice. So it kind of is a nice little, like, waiting for the party to really get the game night to kind of get started. It's kind of fun.